Hi there, this is Love Johar. Thank you so much for tuning in this video and thank you so much for watching this channel. Very important video for you if you are not familiar with SOC and SOC 2. This video will give you complete idea about what is SOC 2, what is the compliance exactly talks about, what are the different types of reports under SOC 2. So what is a SOC 2 report? So all this will be made very clear in this video, and please watch very carefully if you want to get the most out of it. Very important video, especially for freshers and beginners who have not done any SOC 2 type of reporting before and are not familiar with any sort of SOC compliance. Please watch carefully, and as always, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask in the comment section. So, what is SOC 2 compliance? Okay, SOC 2 talks about service organization. So, first of all, you need to understand what is a service organization. So, any organization that provides services to the user entities. User entities are organizations who are actually receiving the service, are referred to as service organization. Okay, so user entities are the organizations who receive the service, and service organization are the organizations that provides the service. Now, what is service auditor? So, service auditor is a practitioner who reports on controls over its system relevant to security, availability, processing, integrity, confidential, privacy at a service organization. So, a service auditor basically checks all the controls which are there at the service organization to ensure that it's kind of an assurance to all the user entities which are associated with this service organization, to ensure that all the relevant controls related to what, related to security, related to availability of information, related to process integrity of information, related to confidentiality of user entity information, and related to privacy of user entity of information at a service organization is maintained. For example, let's say you are dealing with a service organization, okay, and you have some sort of personal data that is being transferred to the service organization for, let's say, some sort of payroll processing, for example. Okay, so here in this case, the service auditor will actually make sure that all the controls in the service organization to which you are actually transferring all the personal data of your employees for the payroll processing is being performed properly. Okay, so here you need to understand this, and you in this case are the user entity. Okay, very important to understand this basic definition. So now, what is SOC 2 report? A SOC 2 report is a report on a service organization's control over its system relevant to security, availability, processing, integrity, confidentiality, or privacy. So the report that the service auditor will actually prepare, okay, is the SOC 2 report in this case. Okay, so whatever findings that the service auditor has, he will of course mention it in the SOC 2 report for the organization. So after that, let us understand what is user entity. So user entity is an organization, like I mentioned in the example, which uses a service organization. Where I said you are the organization, so you are using some services from the service organization. So here, user entity is yourself. Now, this entity may be a user of the services provided by the service organization. For example, you may be consuming some sort of services from the service organization. Like in this case, I mentioned all the payroll services you are consuming from the service organization. So you are their user. Okay, you are using their services. Constituents in the user entity include management, such as those with finance, internal audit, compliance, IT, or other security and privacy responsibilities. Okay. So here you have to understand that, for example, an IT department within a user organization may rely on the service organization for system availability. Because why it is saying that? Because let's say the payroll information that is being processed, or any sort of service that is being provided by the service organization, has to be available for the user entity to use the service. So here what it is trying to say is constituents in the user entity. That means all the relevant departments in the user organization, which is you in this case, since you are the user entity in this example. Here can include finance, internal audit team, compliance, IT, or the security and privacy responsibilities. So here in this case, what it is trying to say is any sort of department or function within the user entity may rely on the service organization for consuming the service. Okay, that is what it is pointing to in this case. If this video goes very long, I will break it into two sections to make it understandable. Now here, this is very important again. AICPA, American Institute of Certified Public Accountants. What is this? So is the national professional organization of certified public accountants in the USA. It is the originator of system and organization control, SOC audits and reporting standards. Okay, I think this is self-explanatory. To the SOC 2 standard, the AICPA sets guidelines for evaluating. So here, American Institute of Certified Public Accountants are the recognized accountants in this case, who actually have set some guidelines, okay, under AICPA. What sort of guidelines are these? Because they want to evaluate a service organization's data security, availability, confidentiality, privacy, and process integrity. So how they have done that? They have done that using a set of criteria known as trust service criteria. Trust service criteria, trust service principle, these are some things that you will keep on hearing a lot in the SOC to compliance videos, even in the upcoming videos as well. So I think I will not go beyond this particular video in this context, because here let us go step by step. Otherwise, if I will make the video very long, it won't make any sense. So let us understand till here so far what we have understood today. Service organization is an organization that is providing a service. Service auditor is AICPA professional who is auditing the service organization. Okay, now you can relate them. And SOC 2 report is being generated by the service auditor. Okay, what is the basis of the auditing? Is the trust services criteria or the trust service principle. These are the criteria on which the audit is being performed. Okay, so we will of course understand what is the trust service principle as well in the upcoming videos, but it should be clear till now what we are trying to say. So SOC 2 report is basically nothing but a report that is being provided by the service auditor in this case. Okay, and user entity is the organization who is consuming the services from the service organization. Okay, let us start very basic. I think let us stop till here only, and in the next video we will understand what is there inside each of the categories what we have mentioned already, and our evaluation of all the different categories, and what all falls under the trust services criteria as well, which are again also known as trust services principles. So I hope you like this video, and of course if any questions so far, please feel free to add in the comment section. Please keep on liking the videos, friends. I actually am investing a lot of time and energy and effort into these videos, and I would really appreciate if you like and comment on these videos so that I can keep on working towards them. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye bye.